Hello? Hello? So it seems that I have an intruder currently right now. Should I switch the camera? I have an intruder right now that I wasn't expecting. I'm I am going to switch my camera. I'm going to turn on my camera. No, it's not a dog intruder this time. Right when I was about to like turn on my microphone, she hopped on. This is Misty, for those who don't know. This is Misty. What is it, Stinky? Now I am afraid that she won't hop off my desk. Now she's showing her butthole. Okay, I wanted to celebrate my cat's return. No, it's really good to see that once again hear that your cat has returned. Is she being well fed? You did mention that she was skinny. We're getting at that age where my back is killing me now. What I would do... Can you not flick your butthole on me? Please? Okay, now she is messing with the camera. She's gonna flash you guys. Don't look away. She's probably gonna flash you if she moves an inch to the right. Don't you dare. You got anything to say? Hang on. I don't know if she can purr. She purrs really quietly. One thing that sucks is that I'm sort of allergic to cat hair. So that's why I usually don't have her in my room. But she's in my room. Good seeing you, Blitz and Trevor. Good seeing you guys. Can I help you? Yeah, I think she's shedding. Yeah, look at that. That's not gonna be good for me. She's headbutting me. Cat invasion, yeah, definitely. Dude, look how much fur. That's why I'm fine with her like rubbing on me, but I'm really hoping. You want to go down, Misty? She's just headbutting me. What happens if I headbutt you? Yeah, that's you. She finally saw my screen. She finally saw it. She's looking at my Oh my god, she's getting close. Now she got scared. Now, were you scared now? You scared of looking at yourself? Excuse you, I need to look. Can I start my stream now? Apparently not. No.
Yo, what's up? It's two friends. Check out our new
God, why is ads playing? No!
Your one-stop shop for music.
I need to stop these ads. I can't let these ads win. Oh, maybe. You're so good at it because you're the Damien and you're dead. Are you? What the heck is going on, Blitz? This has turned to a cat stream. Unfortunately. She's just headbutt, and she's flashing you guys. Put that butthole away. Can I start it, Misty? Apparently not. Can I? Can I? Can I? Probably. Or no, never mind. She's headbutting me still. Can you hop off? Jorking the Pinar. Jorking the Pinar. Misty, come on, Misty, down. Good girl. Okay. Maybe perhaps I can start it. Oh god, I'm getting sniffly now. We good. Just breathe everything out. Breathe everything out. What happens if you show her the hole in her desk? She's tripped on her multiple times already. So, oh boy. My brothers, one thing I must say, I gotta lock in. Let's have a little bit of small chat. I gotta lock in. I keep on forgetting, and then it's both forgetting and laziness that I, need to shave my beard and get a haircut. But I keep on ignoring it. And also, I need to watch my weight. I'm getting chunky again. Well, chunkier. I've never, oh god. What's happening to my voice? Oh, it's the cat. No, but like I said, never really been a fit person. Never really been the slimmest. Well, since high school. But I gotta lock it. Which is why I'm not really too comfortable with showing too much skin or showing too much of me. But it's just so hot right now in Georgia, especially at night. I can't handle it. I got, because you always see me wear like t-shirts and all that, but I have to wear this, and I will refuse to go shirtless. I don't know why most streamers stream while shirtless. Look at her, she's vibing. Those clothes are clean, I swear. I just gotta put them away. It was laundry day. You gotta lock it. It gets hotter at night than the day. No. The day was hot. Night is still hot, and it's not helping for the fact that I have this on, 3 monitors, and a PC warming up my room. Now I have a cat in my room. No, I guess I must have missaid anything. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to deal with my man titty self and my lack of now muscles and my horrible tan line. You see that? Alright, I'm gonna be completely honest. Work was hectic. I literally just got out of work like 40 minutes ago. Got home 20 minutes ago. And I don't know what to expect this live stream at all. I've kind of been thinking, oh yeah, hang on, wait. I was gonna also look at this. Do you, I probably should have asked Blitz, in case if you're still watching. I purposely didn't see this video that you sent me on DMs, because I wanted to react to it, but then I'm realizing now, should I? With your permission. I actually got to leave on time too. But I come in with 1,200 picks. What the heck does that mean? What's your yacht? What the heck? What's going on?
Hey, it's Natanya.
Oh
Check
my
out
god. Huh. Can't stand ads. Items. Okay, got it. Hey, look how long my beard is now. This is where my chin stops, and this is where my beard ends. Look how long this is now. Look. That's just hair. I'm not even pushing down on my skin. This is me pushing down on my chin. This is just me like stopping where I guess the base of my hair is. Here's me pushing. Here's me not. Here's me not pushing. Here's me pushing. Here's me not pushing. It's like literally, yeah, man, whatever. Example: some over 1,200 waters. It's basically that. Got it. I now understand Walmart terminology. Can I help you? What are you sniffing at the garbage can for? There's nothing in the garbage, by the way. It was garbage day too. And so that trash bin is empty. Okay. Why would I turn into a monkey? Also, I have like this mole, not like this birthmark right here. If it can focus, why is it? Hello? Where do you even focus that? Yeah. Well, I have this birthmark here, and because I have a birthmark here and it's close to my hair, or my beard, there's like a patch of hair growing here on my birthmark, and not like here, just on this patch, which is so weird, and I hate it. What do y'all think? Should I go babyface again? Also, has anyone noticed I don't have hair here for some reason? I don't do it on purpose. I straight up just don't have any hair there. You gotta go to the store real quick. That's all good. No need to apologize, or no need to feel bad about it. Okay, dude, my back is killing me. Classic Damien. Cut ban yourself. I'm talking about babyface. Misty is right beneath my feet now. Ah, my nose is sniffling. So yeah, I just wanted to live stream a little bit. Probably be a short one. Excuse you? What are you doing? What you doing? Don't you talk back at me. Okay. Does your cat love being rubbed by the feet? Especially around the collar? What do you mean rubbed by mine? Or me rubbing hers? No, you heard the meow? Okay, dude, what is this anyways? Can anyone tell me what I'm looking at right here? Okay. Because this game was pretty fun, the choicer voicer thing. I mean, I don't usually pet her with my hands. I really thought about petting her with my feet. Okay. What the heck does this? What does players mean? Is it like player models? What the heck? Hosts. Well, it's really self-explanatory. If you don't like this goon, you can replace the host. And it looks like there's not a lot of hosts at all. Oh wait, judges. Okay, judges is this. Okay. Good to know. What is this? What the heck does players mean? Oh, it's players I'm up against. Okay. She really loves how bad joking. Are you kidding me? What you doing? Okay. What are you doing? Misty? Misty? Fine. I'll leave you alone. Can I help you? What are you doing? She's just being sassy. Okay. I know Misty's on my bed. Dude. Hey. What are you doing, girly? She's gonna knock it over, isn't she? Wow, she's pretty careful. Not like most cats. What are you doing? What are you doing, Misty? Misty? What are you doing? Help. Ow. 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 She's just whacking her tail on my freaking forehead. Yeah, that's me. What? You good? Yeah, go away. Okay, what was I looking at again? Oh god, no, the sneezes are coming in. Oh no. Ugh. This is bad. I agree. was that? Thank you, Trevor. Yeah, let's go. Tier list time. There always has to be a tier list for everything. There we go. Alright, what tier list should we even do? Celebrities. Ow. Animated Disney movies? There's 200 of them. Oh, never mind. I thought there was 200 of them. Okay, so what does this go up to? Okay. Let's talk some sense into these things. Obviously, let's do the obvious here. And do the one of, me saying that I didn't see, of the C-ness. Okay, so I have seen most of these, and in others I haven't seen in a fat minute. Like with Mulan, I haven't seen it in like 10 years almost. Same with Aladdin. So I'm just gonna put these I didn't see. Okay. She was attacking nothing. Okay, now she's resting in the bed. What is she looking at? Do I have a ghost in here or what? What are you doing? Yeah, she was like pouncing on absolutely nothing. Okay. Okie dokie. Hey Juana, you're here. You're awake still? You just missed it. There was like a Misty attack. She took over the whole live stream, pretty much. But she's down there on Loki's bed, out of all places. Okay. Yeah, she's stealing Loki's bed. Should we do a Switch game tier list? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Since we're on this, Toy Story. Now, quite frankly indeed, Toy Story wouldn't be, Toy Story without Toy Story, quite frankly. But that's not the right movie. This movie right here was literally, the start of it. 3D animation. And while it's very dated and it looks, bad in most cases, it still has a really solid story. The story on this is really good. It still is good to this day. Will I say it's my favorite movie of all time? Not really. Definitely. I wouldn't say it's like for me my top 20. Actually no, that's not the case. My top 20 movies of all time for me. But if we're talking about like animated movies, definitely top 10, I will say. Story is amazing. Characters right out of the blue, instantly lovable. If we're talking about the first Toy Story, it has to be S tier. I will say it has to be S tier. All right, Chicken Little. I've watched this so many times throughout elementary school and a little bit of middle school, and I haven't since then. I have not seen this movie since middle school, and as far as I remember it, and nostalgia is not even saving this movie. However, it was a good watch. I'll leave it on B tier, mainly because I can't remember too much on what happened. There are some funny moments that I really do like, especially with that one. That's the one turkey who just follows, like, the little cards that the wolf thing. I think it was a wolf held every single time, just to, like, for him to say something, whatever. We're gonna get another 4 movies if it were for this. Pretty much. God, Misty's killing me right now. Hang on, my throat's killing me. Can you leave? You're killing me right now. I'm gonna put it on. I think B. It's a fun watch. Humor's good. Story, it's all right. He's too low, honestly. Hang on. Nope. Hang on. Wait. Let's put F. Really bad. There you go. That seems about right. Right smack dab in the middle. Smack dab in the middle. Seafood chicken. Yeah, that's funny. Now, Meet the Robinsons. I have not seen this movie at all. Once. Because it came out in 2007, right? I have not... 2006? 2007? Can't remember. And I have not seen it at all until like 4 years ago. 4 years ago, it was my first time seeing it. What a freaking gem, dude. Story's amazing. Animation is good for its definitely good for its time. First time seeing it, like I said, I wasn't really expecting the plot twist, and it's like it's the movie's almost 20 years old. Here's some spoilers. The huge plot twist with pretty much him being his son, and pretty much everything, because he pretty much goes to the future because he takes him to the future. And the fact that apparently he knew this entire time that this was his dad and he didn't know anything, and the fact, oh man, it was really a mind fuck. It just right in the mind. Screw you, YouTube ads. You don't deserve anything good in life. YouTube ads are the worst thing. You're driving? You better be safe. You better keep your eyes on the road. I need you alive. But yeah, the story on this is amazing. Characters, yeah, they're funny. Some of them are just there to just be there. And this whole message of how did the message go again? Keep moving forward. I think that was it. I'm pretty sure that was it. Really hits the spot. I wouldn't say it's a huge masterpiece, but I liked it. Really underrated. I'll put it on A. Emperor's New Groove. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen this in a fat minute. I'm trying to remember how the story went, but I really, to put it forward, I really love Kronk. So I'll put this on B, because I don't remember it too much, but I really do love the humor. I love my boy Kronk. So yeah, Emperor Cusco turns into a llama. And Nintendo Music has a desktop version. Does it? I bet it costs money just for like ads or something. Because I'm really playing Nintendo Music anyways. So I'm having a hard time spelling Nintendo. There we go. And now I'm having a hard time spelling music. There we go. Excellent. Oh, you need an online membership? No, I don't. Well then, forget about that. Yeah, I see it down there now. Yeah, I don't have Nintendo Online. Yeah, I don't have it. Okay, back to this. I've not seen Little Mermaid in 20 years. I have not seen Hercules in 20 years. Haven't seen Hunchback of Notre Dame at all. Should I just go for the ones I haven't seen? I haven't seen Atlantis at all. I heard it was a good movie, so I feel ashamed for that. Treasure Planet I've never seen. Brother Bear I haven't seen in 20 years. Beauty and the Beast I haven't seen in 20 years. Holy moly, Pocahontas I haven't seen in over 20 years. Never even heard of this. Hang on. Let me make a new tier. Alright, please type. Okay. No, I just had no use. I had no use for it, Trevor. Nobody wants to play Switch. No one wants to play Mario Kart, Smash Bros, none of that. And I was just pretty much wasting money. Even though it is cheap, $20 a year. Heck yeah. Might as well just save a free 20. Okay. Haven't seen this in a while. I'm just gonna move that all the way up here. Okay. Home Range, never seen Oliver Company. I've never seen this one. I don't know what this is. Fox and a Hound, I haven't seen in a fat minute. I haven't seen the Aristocats at all. I haven't seen this one. Haven't seen Beauty and the Beast at all. Jungle Book, haven't seen in a fat minute. Same with Robin Hood. Didn't see Rescuers. Didn't see this one. Fox and the Hound was a nice movie. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a fat minute. I can't remember too much besides I think it was the Hound I think the Hound was adopted. I might be wrong. Something along the lines of that. And then these two separated for a while. They grew up and now they're hunting each other. I think that's how it went. What do you need? Misty? Misty? Mission accomplished. Huzzah! The cat's out of my room. Oh man. Okay. Wait, I can't remember. I can't remember too much about Fox and the Hound because, like I said, I haven't seen it since I was like in elementary or pre-K. Kindergarten, whichever I meant. Alright. Haven't seen Snow White in a while. Surprisingly, I've never seen 101 Dalmatians. Which Winnie the Pooh is that? I don't know which Winnie the Pooh that is. At all. Dog hunting is hunting the fox, but close enough. Yeah, I guess I haven't seen that in a while. I do remember like a microscopic amount of stuff. I have to rewatch that plus the second one. There's a second Fox and Hound? Huh. Okay, what was I saying? I don't know which Winnie the Pooh that is. I have seen a certain one. I've seen the what was it? Was it 2011 one? I haven't seen Lady and the Tramp. I haven't seen Cinderella at all, actually. I've never seen it. I haven't seen Pinocchio in over 20 years. Same with Bambi in 20 years. Peter Pan I haven't seen in 20 years. Alice in Wonderland I haven't seen in 20 years. Dumbo I have not seen since literally I was freaking a baby. I do remember bits and pieces of it because that's all I used to watch. I don't know. There's two of them? Why is this one down here? Why is there two of them? Okay. Haven't seen this Ichabod at all. Haven't seen that one at all. And okay. Fun fact, I have not seen Lilo and Stitch at all whatsoever until 2 weeks ago when I decided to watch it. Yeah, I don't know. Why is there only this much? It says there is 225 images. Okay. Okay, the heck does that mean? Oh, I see. I know it. Okay. Random wheel spin. What does that mean? What the heck? Is that, Brother Bear? Whatever the heck that means. Okay. Not adding Lady and the Tramp is a crime. Lady and the Tramp was here. I just hadn't seen it. It is right here. I've like I've surprisingly never seen this movie. All right. Other than that, all right, here we go. Let's actually see all these. Okay. I'm gonna move these up here because it's taking up so much space. Yeah, I'm gonna move these up here. Okay, yeah, that works. All right. Tarzan. You're at work, Genesis? Oh man.
Hey,
Keep us updated on how you are, my boy. Keep us updated on how you're at. Hopefully you have a good time at work. If you need anything, let us know. Stalking. Oh boy. No, man. Hey, prove that you're better than Trevor. Wink, wink. Did I just really wink with both eyes? Jeez. All right, Tarzan. Here we go. Tarzan. Tarzan. Let me just say this might be controversial, but Tarzan for me. Okay, so let's break this down real quick. So, you know, there's obviously like 2D movies and then 3D movies, like, you know, 2D animated movies, like you know, all the old school stuff, and then there's 3D animated movies like the modern ones, like, you know, Toy Story. Well, yeah, modern Toy Story, Meet the Robinsons, Chicken Little, Frozen. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about, right? You know, 2D animation, 3D animation. To me, I'm pretty for me, Tarzan is a top 3 2D animation of all time. Tarzan is really good. I like it a lot. I remember seeing this movie a crap ton. If it's not top 3, it's definitely at least top 10. It should be top 10. I really like the story. I really like the. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I do like the story. I do like most of the characters. Some are just cool. You know, I do. You know what? Definitely a top 10. Um, Trevor's having a midlife crisis right now. Okay, but yeah, um, story's great. Characters are. I do like most of the characters. What was that dude's? What was that hunter's name? Shut up, cat. What was that hunter's name? God. Kerjak. Yeah, Kerjak was his name. Dude legitimately scared me when I was, you know, when I was a kid. Holy moly, did I hate that guy. And I've left this out purposely for last. The soundtrack for this music, most amazing soundtrack. Yeah, most amazing Disney soundtrack of all time. Phil Collins. God, soundtrack was amazing on this. I'm putting this on S tier. This is for me. This is mine. Soundtrack carries this movie. Story and characters by itself are good enough, but the soundtrack carries it like to the stratosphere. God, I really do love the Tarzan soundtrack. You recommend watching Lady and the Tramp? All right, yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. Now that I'm realizing it, this is a lot of classic Disney movies I have not seen in a while, in either at all or in a while. Yeah, okay. But yeah, Phil Collins is amazing. Frozen. So, this movie was really good. Quite frankly, it was really good. So amazing. But as time went on, more and more movies came out, following the same type of formula the classic musical movies didn't have. And as more time went on, this is me being miserable. As more time went on, the more I really don't like Disney's musicals, pretty much. Like with Encanto, most of the songs, yeah, sure, they sound good, but to me they really like put a pause on the whole story sometimes. Or I'm just like enjoying something and then I'm like, oh look, they're singing again for like the 10th time this past minute. Okay, cool. Yeah, song's alright. Frozen was pretty much the start of that for me. Luckily, all the songs were almost like 90% of the songs are bangers from beginning to end. It has a good story, good, amazing introduction of characters. I'm gonna put it on A because for me it was the start of the whole. I get to my opinion. I guess it's mainly because I'm growing up, but the more I guess it was just the start of just a whole bunch of obnoxious singing that I'm just like, oh great, another song. All right, let's put the story on hold real quick, and let's hear this person sing. I guess. No, that was good. That's just me though. That's just me being miserable. I'm gonna put it on low A because it is a good movie. I will admit. Zootopia. This is one of the movies. This is made. You would have thought this was made by Pixar, but no, it's made by Disney completely. And I'm not realizing this now. It's a Disney movie, not a Pixar movie, and it's not. It's not a musical. Wow. But other than that, this movie is amazing. High A. No, it has to be S. But no, okay, I'm conflicted. No, I'm gonna put it on A. Yeah, A fits best. It's an amazing movie. A new what's that phrase called? What's that one phrase when you introduce a new character, like a new franchise? Well, yeah, I guess that's it. This is one of the new franchises, and they made a whole bunch of new characters that are pretty much instantly, I guess iconic or recognizable, should I say? And you may think these are the main characters, but no, it's the whole city itself of Zootopia that also feels like a character. Like, oh man, what a journey I'm going through Zootopia. I really like it a lot. And the main message behind the movie is also really strong as well, which I really did enjoy. Maybe low A, honestly. Now that I'm remembering the whole movie. Yeah, I like Zootopia a lot. The Rescuers Down Under. This is the one. I'm just gonna make sure this is the one with the bald eagle, right? With the with the bald eagle. Yeah, okay. This is one of the first movies I've ever seen that my parents constantly played on VHS for me to like shut me up or whatever. This is mainly nostalgia talking, but this movie was a gem. I really like this movie a lot. I will say though, I haven't seen it in over like 15 years. But I do remember this movie a lot because, like I said, this movie always played whenever I guess for me to like watch something. Can't remember too much of the plot besides the rescuers rescuing this kid right here. Got kidnapped by, was it like a hunter who was hunting this bald eagle and its babies, and then it also had a viper. Was it a viper? I think it was a lizard. It was like a Komodo dragon of some kind that was really funny. He was like a little funny gag character. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. I can't remember it too much, so I'll put it on B. I do remember some bits that I really enjoyed. I will say the animation is beautiful. I wouldn't say it's like over the top like gorgeous masterpiece that like blinds your eyes with like just like amazingness. God, I'm saying a whole bunch of random words, but I remember the animation being really beautiful. Wreck-It Ralph. This movie was. I really love this movie because I play video games and I'm a sucker for video games, and whenever a video game character popped up, I was literally like that one Leonardo DiCaprio meme who was like, oh, like that. It's like pointing, oh, I know that character. And yeah, I will admit I did go crazy when Sonic appeared, and I thought this movie was amazing. And this is me. This is gonna sound really goofy, but I hated the sequel so much. God, I hated that sequel so much, and for just because of that, the sequel bumped this movie down a little bit because of how insufferable they made Ralph. Like they pretty much just canned his entire character arc in this movie in the second one. So this one pretty much just kind of feels worthless because you're just gonna be like, oh wait, he's just an insufferable child in the sequel, and all that character development he went through in the first movie pretty much meant nothing. But yeah, it sounds goofy for me to say out loud, but the sequel really brought this movie down for me. It's a good movie, especially Owl City. When Can I See You Again? That's a banger of a song. I like the story too. I really love the characters. It's so appealing to the eyes. I'll put it on low A though. Or high, yeah, low A. B, doesn't feel right to put it on B. Winnie the Pooh, I am not entirely sure. God, I love all these movies now that I'm realizing it. Okay, I gotta put biases aside. I have to put biases aside and nostalgia aside. Put these down here. Yeah, no, here. Chicken Little was not a good movie. It's a fun watch. It's like an Adam Sandler movie, but where you just like have a good time watching it, but you wouldn't like say you want to put it on par with like everything else up here. Yeah, Rio. Rio's a Blue Sky movie. I don't think Rio's on this one. Yeah, Rio's a Blue Sky movie, which also I've recently rewatched last week. But yeah. Alright, Winnie the Pooh. I have no clue which Winnie the Pooh they're talking about. I can't see what that is. Is it the 1960 version? Can't say it is. Big Hero 6. This, I love the characters. I love the way it looks. Baymax is so simple yet such a lovable character. The world is amazing. The animation is beautiful. Unfortunately, though, it's a really cliche story. I can't put it higher than a or lower than a B. Maybe high A, but I gotta like spread these around honestly. Tangled. I have not seen this movie in a fat minute either. I have not. I have not seen this movie at all actually. In a while. I do remember some bits like that one lantern scene where where it's dark out and they do have lanterns. God, I don't remember this. Yeah, I haven't seen this in a while. I have seen it. I don't remember it at all because I haven't seen it in like it's pretty much it came out honestly. Princess and the Frog. Got fun fact, if it wasn't obvious, this is the last 2D animated Disney project that they ever released, and holy crap, did they end off with a banger. I'm putting it on A because I haven't seen this in like since I guess early high school, late middle school, so like around 2017, 2016. But I do remember it being a good story. I really liked it. The animation was legitimately beautiful. And it sucks that Disney doesn't do any more 2D animations, but what a banger to end off, that era, I would say. Lion King. Lion King. For its time, being released in the was released in the 90s, but how far into the 90s? I want to double check. No, not 1994. Holy crap, that was early 90s. Well, almost mid 90s. Dude, for its time, holy crap, the animation was beautiful. Damn. I honestly thought it was like 98 or something, but no, 94? Holy moly. Animation was beautiful. I really love the story. This is a hot take. Timon and Pumbaa, yeah, they're funny, but they're a little bit irritating, just a little bit for me. But yeah, songs are amazing. I do remember when I was in chorus in middle school, we had like a little Lion King play, not a play, but like a musical, and most of the songs are really good, and also they're also really fun to sing. Circle of Life, the song that Scar sings, I forgot what it was called. God, yeah, I'm just rethinking Lion King. Also, Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, extremely underrated. I really like that movie a lot. Was it as good as the first one? Obviously not, but it's such an underrated one. I really like Lion King 2. High A, honestly. Now S tier. Golly. S or A? Hmm. No, yeah. I like the songs. I like the story. I like the characters. Besides maybe Timon and Pumbaa, but they're fun. They just went for me. Hmm. S or A? Hmm. Oh god, my cat. Oh god, the cat nose hair is killing me. Oh god. Yeah. um, yeah, I'm gonna leave it on S. Lion King is amazing, especially for its time. Its animation beautiful. I can't think of any flaws, honestly. Maybe. No, not the remake. No, yeah, Rafiki. I have no complaints. S tier, honestly. Maybe high S. Alright, let's go with Bolt. I'm a bit biased with Bolt. Bolt is critically underrated. I'm gonna put it on low A. No, I'm gonna put it on B. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on B, honestly. I really like it a lot. It was super underrated. I had the DVD for it. I always played it. And it's a movie about a dog. I have like 7 of them, but really a sucker for dogs. Pretty much it's a story about, a dog who's pretty much an actor who lives in who acts in like a TV show that's just like full of action scenes. Full of, what am I even saying? I need to word this properly. So it's a dog who is acting in a TV show. It's a TV show, and like a TV show with her owner Penny, and they're like pretty much acting like this action adventure type of thing. And in the story, Bolt gets a bunch of superpowers, and pretty much is there to protect his owner. But oops, like I said, it's a TV show. It's like it's fake and stuff. They're actors, except Bolt doesn't know this, and this Bolt thinks that everything is real. So he thinks that Penny is in trouble. There's like a group of people trying to kill or capture Penny, and he generally thinks he has superpowers. He's a super dog. He generally thinks that. But when Bolt accidentally, well, Bolt runs away because he, how do I say this? Um, Ratings were going low for the TV show. They were told this by a producer. I think it was a producer or the just like it's like one of the owners of the channel that they're airing the TV show on. They were saying that views are going down, people are gonna get bored, and if it continues to go down, they're gonna shut down the. It's just gonna cancel the TV show. And so what they did is that because pretty much every episode ended with like a happy ending, so viewers were like getting bored of the same old stuff. So they decided to leave an episode on a cliffhanger where Bolt's owner gets captured and pretty much is taken away. And like I said, Bolt thinks that it's everything's real. And so this entire time he goes out. trying to save her. He accidentally gets let loose, and he finds his way from California all the way to New York, I believe. And throughout that entire time, he met some other animals like a hamster and a cat, which are really good characters, by the way. I really like Cat's a little bit insufferable at the end, or not the end, but like in some parts, but they justify with why she is like that, which makes it all like, oh, okay, that makes sense type of way. Basically, both thinks the acting was real, pretty much, yeah. And that entire time, because obviously he's all alone in the wild, and whenever he encounters like a little problem, he tries to activate his powers, but nothing is working, and he ends up feeling stuff he's never felt before, like pain, and he even managed to see his own blood as well. And then he's slowly realizing that maybe all this was a facade, everything was fake, and he later realized it, and he had like a little, like, what's going on? What's the purpose of my life? Blah 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 blah. But yeah, no, I really like this movie a lot. Um, and there's this one certain song in the middle of the movie that I really like. I don't know why it reminds me of my dog too. Anyways, I'm blabbering too much about it. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece. There's more stories better than Bolts, but it's also really good. Definitely like a 7.5, 8 out of 10 movie. But yeah, Lilo and Stitch. I have not seen this movie at all until like 2 3 weeks ago. Animation is gorgeous. The characters are amazing. Um, a bit because a lot of people praise this movie. I'd say it's a bit overrated for what it is. Um, but it is a really heartfelt story of like an alien pretty much who thinks, who pretty much is a killing machine by default, but then later gets a heart, and then the feeling of abandonment and all that, or not feeling loved, gets to him, and then when he realizes that Lila loves him and you know he decides to like make it her top priority to like be there for her as well, because Lila was pretty much there for him, and he didn't realize that until later. So beautiful story, beautiful message, beautiful animation. Overrated as hell, I will say. So B. Moana's S. No question about it. Alright, that's it for the tier list. Moana is one of the. Oh god, what the heck's wrong with my voice? Jesus. My opinion, Moana was the last best Disney 3D animated movie that they've released. Um, until Soul came out, because I really like Soul, but Moana is just amazing. There's not okay, so yeah, I love the songs from beginning. I love almost every single song. All of them are bangers. Maui's amazing. Moana, her character herself was amazing. Animation was gorgeous. Water looked amazing. And this was me. God, what was I doing this? For me, the less characters there are, it's a bit of a risk, but the less characters there are, the better. It was pretty much just these two the entire time. There's not like you know, like an oversaturation of a bunch of characters that each have their own individual personality, which makes them kind of bland. Kind of like what the second movie of Moana was. They had like three whole new characters that were like sucky-ish, I would say. But the fact that it was just these two on a journey, and it was a really fun watch. Really made this movie feel amazing. Like it was pretty much these two, the whole weight of the world on these two people's shoulders only. Just makes it a lot more impactful, because we're only focusing on these two. These two are important, mainly Moana, obviously, but it's just these two characters. What about Ralph Breaks the Internet? Dude, I hate that movie. I don't like that movie at all. I would put it on low C. I don't that like I mentioned that movie. Did you not hear the rant I talked about, Trevor, with Ralph Breaks the Internet? I did not like that movie at all. That movie was okay. It was okay. This is my final ranking. God, I'm such a sucker for not seeing any of these. All right, next. What are we doing next? Is there more Disney ones? Why is there two? It says there's 200, but there isn't 200. What? Okay. All right, whatever. Let's go. Okay, let's go. I think I missed that part. Yeah, no, I didn't like Ralph Breaks the Internet at all. I did not like it. What more of there is there? Avengers tier list? What do you mean, character-wise or movie-wise? Oh. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. Oh, yeah, let's actually find Pixar films. Disney and Pixar films? Okay. Oh, DreamWorks movies. Oh. We can do that one either right now, Trevor, or we should do Pixar if I can find Pixar. Speed Racer? Oh. I have not seen Speed Racer if I'm being completely honest. I am such a disgrace, I know. Holy crap. Okay. We could do DreamWorks movies. I'm trying to find Pixar though. Disney Channel shows. I guess I could just search it up, maybe. No, I can't. Can I? Pixar Mega List? What does that mean? That's it? Why would you call it a Mega List? You would have included the shorts. That's what I thought. It would have included the shorts. Put DreamWorks in a new tab. Alright, gotcha. Okay, these are the shorts. Okay, yeah, these looks like these are all the movies. My back is itchy. It doesn't have, well, it doesn't have Toy Story 5 because I have not seen Toy Story 5. Oh, my back's itchy. All right. Okay, here we got Pixar. I wanna see if there's the shorts as well. If not, then actually, if I'm being completely honest, I have not seen most of these shorts to begin with, anyways. All right. Let's do this in a new tab. Alright. And let's do DreamWorks over here. Okay, here we go. Alright. Before anything else, let's because I'm pretty actually, I think I've actually seen all of these. No, I have not. I have not. Hang on. Okay. Let's do the ones for didn't see, and it's the obvious. I have not seen Toy Story 5 yet. I have not seen Hoppers yet, honestly. I have not seen Elio. I have not fully seen Lightyear because I kind of dropped it, honestly. All right. Yeah, I've seen all of these. All right, let's go. Toy Story is S tier. Without it, none of these would exist, or animation as a whole would have been as popular as it is. It was, good story, good characters, animation, very dated though. It would be really cool if they remastered it, which this movie obviously needs, but I guess part of the appeal, part of its charm is how the animation looked like during that time. A Bug's Life. Oh, I remember seeing this movie so much. It has a very powerful message. But I wouldn't say its story is on par with Toy Story. Toy Story 2. I can't put all the Toy Story. Okay. I gotta put my foot down on some of these. Damn. Okay. Okay, so I gotta treat S tier as like top of the line, greatest of all time. A should be like it's really good, genre defining type of things. S should be like, well, that should be genre defining. Okay. S would be like amazing, just like straight up. Damn. Okay. No, I gotta separate these. All right, I'm gonna put this one on A. I'm gonna put. Okay, now I don't even know at this point. Now I'm overthinking it. Okay, so Toy Story 2 mainly focuses on Woody. Toy Story 1 focuses on Woody and then Buzz as well. Damn. You have to watch Boundary Break though? What you talking about? Okay. Let's see. I can't put both Toy Story movies up here. Okay, I have no flaws with Toy Story 1 besides the animation. So I guess S tier would just be for movies that I don't have any flaws for. But Toy Story has such a good story though. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. S tier would just be stuff that I have no complaints about. Maybe no, just no complaints about, or any like major complaints, should I say. For Toy Story 1, it's the animation that's very dated, but it still has its charm. Toy Story 2, I don't have any complaints about, honestly. Obviously the animation has improved. I really hated Owl, that chicken Owl so much, golly. But that one scene where where the old guy was like, polishing up Woody, making him new again, fixing his arm, that was really good. I don't have complaints. Okay, we'll leave Toy Story 2 at C. Monsters Inc. is definitely an A. Yeah, I'm gonna put Monsters Inc. on low A. This is my hot take, but where is it? To me, in my opinion, I kind of like the design of Monsters University a little bit better than Monsters Inc. But at the same time, their character models in Monsters Inc. make them look like monsters instead of like childish looking dolls over here. But yeah, that's just my take. I really like Monsters Inc. Do I have any complaints about it? From beginning to end, there's this guy. There's Mike Wazowski, and then there is Sullivan. They're one of the top of the entire of Monsters Inc. Their top scarer. And there's Randall. Randall's cool. I hate Randall. Then there's Boo was insufferable. Never mind. Boo was all right. I'll keep this one on A. Boo was adorable, but also Boo was just sucks. I like the story. It was really heartbreaking to see Boo crying at Sullivan. The betrayal with freaking Mr. Waternoose. God, I hate that dumb fat crab. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on A. Finding Nemo. Everyone glazed the hell out of this movie. Overrated. I like it. I like the story. The settings. For me, the settings just wasn't it. It was just, water. Duh, they're fish under the sea. They could have done it better. But no, it was just mainly just like it was just mainly water. Nothing appealing in the background most of the time besides at the beginning of the movie. And when they were in the fish tank at the dentist, but it was overrated. People hype this movie way too much for what it is, but I do like the story. Dory kind of sucks. I don't know. Dory's cool, but she does too much sometimes. I still like that one. One of my favorite scenes from this movie is the when they were in the fish tank and they were like, I forgot what they were doing to Nemo. They nicknamed him Shark Bait. Shark Bait. Shark Bait. Ooh ah ah ooh ah ee ah oh 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 ah. Pretty much that's what that is. I'm gonna put it on B. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on B. Mine. Oh, the freaking dumb seagulls. Mine. Meet the Robinsons was a Disney movie, apparently. Incredibles high S, dude. I have not seen Incredibles when it came out. I've seen it. My first time seeing The Incredibles was around 2015, 2016. And even then, after like what was it, almost 10 years since it first released? Was it when did The Incredibles release? 2004. Okay, so yeah, over 10 years since the film released. I thought it was really good. For its time, that animation was just super like it was amazing. That animation was Am I going crazy? Okay, is YouTube broken or something? How do I have 42 views? How do I have 42 views, but no one's commenting? Is YouTube broken or something? Are these like freaking bots or whatever the heck? How is there 40 people watching? Dude, YouTube is broken. No, YouTube has to be broken. How is there 40 people watching? Dude, I have not had more than, like, well, on average, well, like 99% of the 99.9% of the time, I've never had more than like 15 people watching at a time. 15 people's rare. I usually have like an average of like 7 or 8 people, but 40 people? Yeah, no, I'm skeptical. Is YouTube bugged or something? There's no way 40 plus people are watching a goober like me. Yeah, I call baloney. I call baloney. It was like probably like a glitch on YouTube or something, because like I said, nobody's commenting. There's only 5 likes on the stream. Nobody besides Jam Assist and Trevor are commenting. Yeah, no, I think it's just like a bug on YouTube. Damn, I wish 40 people were watching. Yeah, I really wish. I'm gonna say it's a bug or something. Damn, I wish there were 40 people watching. Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, finding emails, alright. Okay, Incredibles, that's where we're at. Dude, Incredibles, greatest Pixar, well, at least top 2, top 3 even, just to like, give y'all a chance. Top 3 Pixar movies ever. In my opinion, top 10 superhero movies ever. Oh my gosh, dude, Incredibles is so good. But shut up, YouTube. God, I hate these ads so much. You you legit bring nothing besides sell out and whatever. All right, whatever. But yeah, Incredibles, beginning to end, the most realistic story, I should say, the most realistic feeling story ever. The animation for 2004 was phenomenal. The characters, oh my gosh, the characters were amazing. You could say like each of them had their own well, mainly Mr. Incredible. They had like their own arc. You could argue about besides the kids, but they're obviously just like, they're kids, but they also had like some character development too. No, they did have character development. What am I saying? Especially Violet. Oh my gosh. She was like a really shy girl at the beginning, and then she grew really confident with herself at the end of the movie, where she was covering her whole, pretty much she was hiding behind her hair, and then at the end of the movie she was like, confident again. She was confident. She had her hair pulled back, and it also showed in the colors as well, because at the beginning of the movie it was super, well, not at the very beginning, but at the part of the movie where the whole family's all together, kids are born, kids are in school. The color saturation was, I'm going to assume, was purposely left like grayish, like dull colors. And then at the end of the movie, the character developments have peaked. They have grown. And if you compare at the beginning and the end of it, it's a lot more colorful. they're a lot more confident with themselves. They they're like a strong family. I don't know how else to describe it. You just had a mini aftershock earthquake? Holy crap, really? Huh. You good? Everything good, Trevor? Huh. Huh. Okay. Alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But yeah, character development for pretty much all the family, mainly Mr. Incredible, has grown through the freaking roof. The soundtrack, its original score, oh man, that was it's amazing. Oh man, like every single song, every single like song in the movie fit in with where they're supposed to fit in. It's not just like random notes playing in the background. No, it had its each individual um song had its own purpose to like fit in with the story. Oh man, especially that one scene where Mr. Incredible was at was at Syndrome supercomputer. That song playing in the background. It was like a oh man, it added. Oh man, God, it's just giving me chills. Honestly, the score was the original score was amazing. Um, there's no downsides. I guess a little nitpick is there is no nitpick. It's actually really well balanced. Nothing's rushed. Nothing is from what I think from what I can think of the top at the top of my head without overlooking, nothing is rushed. Nothing was left as a plot hole. Everything was amazing. Yeah. Dude, incredible. You know, I love Incredible so much. I love it so much. Um yeah, this movie, as you could tell, I automatically put it in S tier because there's without a shadow of a doubt, I'm confident with this that this is an S tier movie, definitely. Yeah, it's an S tier movie. Yeah, it's an S tier movie. Cars. Everyone clowned on this. And then all of a sudden people love these movies. No, stay the hell over there. What? All of a sudden you're now glazing the Cars trilogy? Like, come on, bro. Really? Where the heck were you guys during like I guess the the pits and despair of Cars 2? I enjoyed that movie. Everyone was dogging on this movie. Now all of a sudden they love the trilogy. Stay the hell over there, you glazers. But Cars, it's such a yeah, can't forget speak God. I loved Cars so much. I was a sucker for Cars. Hang on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Look at this. God. Dude, everyone was dogging on the Cars franchise. Like I said, stay the hell over there. Don't you dare like bandwagon, dude. I freaking love Cars. Like I said before, where the heck were you goons during Cars 2 and 3? I remember people saying they didn't like Cars 2, which, you know, I kind of get, but come on, it wasn't that bad. And then people were saying Cars 3 was a bad and it was like a bad you know, ending for the trilogy. I was like, screw you guys, whatever the heck. Oh my god, Dennis is here. But with Cars, God, okay, where do I begin with this? I don't have too much complaint or compliments like I do with The Incredibles. It all boils down to the opening scene of Cars 2. Do y'all remember the opening scene of Cars 2, where McQueen, you know, is obviously like out of the back of Mac. Oh my god, that sounds wrong, but it's pretty much what it is. What it is. God, that the roaring of the engine, the colors, got they really nailed it with McQueen's design, and you know it was a good thing they made him red because you know red is a strong color. Imagine if they made him like purple. What are you gonna do? But red's a strong color. Amazing like introduction to this whole franchise with that amazing opening sequence, that amazing opening race, and to top it off, like I said, songs add really do add on to a movie. With Real Gone, Real Gone playing in the background, it added on to like the hypeness of this movie. And I'm not like a NASCAR fan or an F1 fan, but I remember I'm pretty sure most of that community was like either creaming in their pants or judging hard. And let's just say they can continue judging and they can continue being miserable. But is it S tier? Is it really S tier? I don't know what to get you for Christmas now. No, contain yourself. I'm not a huge Cars fan, not anymore. I do remember having like a Cars book bag throughout pre-K and kindergarten, but no, contain yourself. Unless if it's actual cars, like like those little physical cars, which I really do miss mine. I had like this cool McQueen Dynaco Hot Wheel looking car. But if they're like cool collectibles, sure, I'll take them. But other than that, if I get like a graphic T-shirt with like this on it, I will find out where you live. Number one, I'll be rocking it, and number two, I'm gonna be rocking it with slight embarrassment. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll rock it either way. I don't have any complaints with this movie at all. Besides, I guess, it's a movie about cars. It's a is it a Formula One car? Is it? It doesn't matter. It's like a race car, but most of the time it's spent in like a random countryside, which is a bit awkward. But it justified its awkwardness by introducing a whole bunch of new characters that really fit in with the story and that really improved with McQueen's character from him being like a an egomaniac, lonely loser, to like him having friends at the end, him you know him being pretty much having his ego put like on lockdown, him caring about others instead of himself. It was a good character. It was a good character arc. Radiator Springs itself was like a character itself. The whole Doc Hudson thing was phenomenal. Do I have any complaints about this? I guess if you're like a Formula One fan, you wouldn't put this higher than an A. But unfortunately, I'm not like a NASCAR Formula One fan. I'm put it on this. There's no. I guess the idea of sentient cars is kind of goofy, but who freaking cares? Look, like a whole monster here. People love this movie. Look, look, especially this one. It's a rat cooking. You don't think this is ridiculous? But speaking of Ratatouille, everyone says this is the best Pixar movie ever. They're not wrong, but they're also overhyping this movie way too much. Animation is beautiful. Animation was great. Story was phenomenal. Honestly, this is probably weird. I kind of like the human characters more than Remy, honestly. I didn't care too much about the rats, honestly. But, it was mainly a story about Remy. I didn't like any of the other rat characters, like Remy's brother or dad. I could care less about those. Remy was cool. So was Linguini. I only really liked the cooking scenes and like them in the kitchen together and them bonding as well. Other than that, really wasn't a huge too fan of like the rats in their story individually. But yeah, what's up? Welcome back, Blitz. They really cooked with this movie. Hang on, I missed some stuff here. Where only McQueen was the only one racing and no tire change. Yeah, it makes sense because he cares too much about racing at the country life. Well, it's not the country life. It's more like life in general. Because he had no friends whatsoever. He had like nobody. As if you remember at the beginning of the movie, his agent was calling, and his agent was like, I forgot how many tickets, but his agent was like, I got like 10 free tickets here. Let me know who your friends are so I can pass them along. And McQueen was like, because he didn't have any friends. He legit didn't have any friends. He He probably did, but his ego probably pushed him away, which is, obvious. Because if you remember, his pit crew pretty much just didn't want anything to do with him because of his ego. So, yeah. God, we're going back to Cars. We're going back to Cars. Like I said, that opening scene is just phenomenal. Is it going to be Is it considered copyrighted? Is it going to be considered copyrighted?
Hey, Lightning, you ready? Oh yeah, Lightning's ready.
Oh, come on. Why would you replace an already good song with this one? Man, whatever. You liked it in Kingdom Hearts? What, Ratatouille? Yeah, no, like I said, I'd normally be excited with 55 people watching, but I think YouTube's bugged, honestly. Well, like kind of smack as his friend. Well, yeah, I guess. No, yeah, I think it's a bug. I don't believe that there's 57 people watching, because it's only like y'all three commenting, and there's still like only 6 likes, which is fine. 6 likes is a lot, but I think it was like a YouTube bug or something. Because I chat's not going crazy. Wait, why is it going up? It's at 57 now. It went back down to 55. Yeah, no, it's a bug. In fact, I even lost a subscriber. I'm at 942 now. I was at 943 at the beginning. No, yeah. I would be really excited, but I'm not celebrating yet, at least, because yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like a YouTube bug or something. I don't even if there is 56 people watching, should have some watch time on it, some good amount of watch time on it. No, at least I'm getting good watch time. Hopefully, at least. But yeah, Ratatouille. It's a phenomenal movie. Not as a masterpiece as most people would say. It's a good movie. Actually, I'm gonna put it on high A. Honestly, it is better than Toy Story 2. Wally. Now, this movie I personally think is better than Ratatouille. I personally think it's really good. Do I have any flaws on any complaints on it though? I really like it. I honestly wished they spent more time on Earth, on dead Earth before they went up to space. But I get why they went up to the axiom. I think was it called the axiom? I think I'm saying that right. Because there was not a lot of stuff left to do on Earth. If it would just overstay its welcome, and it was necessary for the plot to move on to like the axiom. But the axiom itself wasn't that bad. I really like it a lot. Um, I guess my only complaint is, and there shouldn't be one, but I guess my only complaint is there's not a sequel on this. But there shouldn't be a sequel because you can't improve on a masterpiece like this. Cars 2 and S tier, bro. Am I bot farming? Dude, how does... Oh my god, yeah, I'm probably am bot farming. Going from 52 views to 43 views. Holy crap. We just lost like 9 views instantly. Yeah, YouTube, fix yourself. Stop trying to make me excited. Stop putting my hopes up. I don't think there is 50 people watching. Is YouTube screwed up or something? It's finally going down. Yeah, it looks like it is going down. All right. I don't really have any complaints about this movie besides... Oh yeah, the villain was lame. Just an evil freaking steering wheel. Yeah, my only complaint is the antagonist of the movie. God, screw you. But other than that, I like the captain was fun. Wally and Eve was such a cute thing. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on high A. Up. Well, Earth was inhabitable. Shit, if I found news, what else could I have done? Yeah, that's what I said too. That's exactly what I said too. Kind of like, yeah. What more can you do on Earth? But I did wish they would, like, do more. Like, I guess it's mainly just like the more cutesy stuff with Wally and Eve, especially Eve being on Earth a lot longer than she could have been in. But yeah, what else could you do in like a landfill infested Earth? So yeah, the plot, it was necessary to move on with the plot. Okay, Up. I thought this was like the greatest movie of all time, but rewatch after rewatch, it's only great. It's not amazing, it's great. Um, the beginning was obviously really good. The adventure and thrill of it was also amazing. But when people talk about Up, and it's honestly a fact, when people talk about Up, they only talk about the beginning of it, the little montage at the beginning with Carl and Ellie. That's all people only talk about. Never usually the rest of the movie, and you kind of wonder. You sometimes wonder why. Why is that? Why is that? Because the rest of the movie, it starts off like high, and then it dips down a tiny bit, and it just stays there for a little bit until, like, there's some parts that escalated up, but other than that, it's a really high starting movie, and then it just like with the rest of it, just like the rest of it. So I'm gonna put it on. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna put this one here, this one down here. Okay, Toy Story 3. Nah, okay. If there's gonna be a Toy Story movie in S tier, it has to be 3. Um, I have no complaints on it whatsoever. When I first saw this, I was deathly scared of Lotso. That strawberry smelling fat, stuffy little bear scared the crap out of me when I first saw this. Dude, it's insane. Oh man. Yeah, that bear really scared me. Um when I first saw this, it was kind of sad to see like Andy grow up, and I was like, "Huh, man, that's really sad." Well, can't be me. Look at me now, 23 years old. Compared to like when this movie came out, it was like what, 2010? Yeah, it was 2010. Yeah, it was. 2010, yeah. So, 2010, I was like 7 years old, like still in elementary school. Damn. I guess that during that time, the fear of growing up didn't really exist for me, but here I am now, and it's kind of relatable, so it makes me love this movie even more. Yeah, the sadness of Andy growing up, and especially that ending was amazing. Um, them being stuck at Sunnyside. You would have thought it was like all sunshine and rainbows, but holy crap. If hell existed, well, if hell were to exist, here's what my vision would be like. Obviously, the cliche fire and lava and pain and suffering, and all the way in the corner over there is Sunnyside. Oh man, that place was was deathly. But yeah, amazing ending to this movie as well, or so you thought, because there's literally two more movies over here. So you thought. So one thinks. Cars 2. This movie did have its problems, but I still loved it. I really got it. Man, no, Mater's a good character. But man, was he sort of a little bit annoying on it. And to be frank, I have no problem with Mater being the main character here, but it would have been way more cooler to like focus on the World Grand Prix itself. It would have been way more amazing. There were some deleted scenes I've seen, and I was like, why the heck wasn't this in the movie? And then I realized, oh wait, it isn't McQueen's movie, it's Mater's movie. And it would have, for me, it would have been obviously better if it was all about the World Grand Prix. But Mater, shit, sure, it was good. It was okay. We'll put it on B though. It wasn't as bad as most people would say. but it's nowhere good as these movies. Brave. I have not seen this movie since it came out, and I found it really boring. I could put it in didn't see, but I did see it, but I don't remember it since it came out. And 2012. I was 9 years old. I don't remember too much about this. I do remember it fine. I do remember it being a little boring. I'm gonna put it on, it's not F at all. I'll put it on D. It's basically a girl with a bow. Maybe Okay. All right, Inside Out. This movie was amazing during its first watch, and then the more I see it, the more the more I see this, it's kind of like and then and then okay. It's an alright movie. The emotions are really cool. I really hate the fact that it was just like just joy, which was fine, and sadness just being the two main characters. Where when it should have just honestly been the entire trope, but I would see how difficult that would have been. So it was pretty. Now that I'm thinking of it, it was kind of understandable why they chose sadness over like someone like fear. What's fear gonna do? What's disgust gonna do? What's anger gonna do? Like honestly, happiness and sadness are like, I guess, one of the main emotions. I mean, how often are you disgusted, or how often are you angry? Besides, if you're like someone into politics. Okay. I'll put this high B. But the soundtrack was really decent. Character designs fit. You know what? It's a fun watch, honestly. Okay, yeah, I'll leave it at that. There was a game for her to get married, but she wanted to be independent, and then her mother turned into a bear. I mean, the ending shows sadness was very yeah, that is true. The ending did show sad. Yeah, like that's when I just realized, yeah, you're right. You know what am I even saying? But yeah, no, sadness was super. I will say sadness was super annoying in some parts. Pretty much causing the whole reason why joy was not in like in the main console of Riley's head. Her being the main one of the reasons why these two just like went to the back of her head and not the main console of the thing. Blah 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 blah. Bing Bong was okay. Bing Bong was fun. His demise was kind of sad. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on A. Wow is what we keep hearing. Wow about what? Ban yourself, Trevor. What movie did I pick again? Yeah, Inside Out. Yeah, I'll leave it on A. It was a fun watch. Good dinosaur. People dogged on this movie. I don't. I kind of like it. Put it on B. I mentioned with Moana and on the Disney tier list, the less characters there are, while it's risky, it is better if you nail it correctly. Moana was a good example of it. The Good Dinosaur was an okay example of it because it was just mainly these two. But the animation hard carries this movie. Man, like sometimes you just honestly think they just like recorded like some random wildlife and like some trees and everything and water, and then they just plastered these two animated characters on top of it. But no, like everything was animated, like the trees, grass, the landscape, the water. And if you haven't seen this movie, if you want to watch it, sure, but the landscape and animation on it looks amazing. The story is mediocre, but it is a fun watch. And at the time, well, yeah, at the time I kind of related to this because usually sometimes I would sometimes get lost in public, so I kind of related to him. And being lost is, when I was younger, being lost away from my parents was really scary, and I got lost often. So this movie kind of hit me in a way that I was like, yeah, that's how it exactly feels. Yeah, pretty much. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna put it on low B. Actually, high C. No, low B. No, high C. Low B. Yeah, high C. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Baseball season is here. Catch the action live.
Okay. Monsters University. Once again, like I said with the Cars franchise, everyone dogged on this movie. I loved it since the very beginning. This is the most, like, social feeling movie ever. Like, the university itself was like alive with how, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, unironically, and this may sound weird, this movie made me really excited for college, even though I didn't fully go to like a whole university. But it really made me excited for, like, just like the just college in general. It really captured that vibe of, like, collegeness, collegeness. It captured the vibe for me, and it really made me excited for college, which I didn't end up going anyways because I'm not smart and I only just was majoring in just a thing that I could have done here at home. But this movie was really such a vibe. It was a really good origin for these two characters, Sully and Mike. I really enjoyed it. I like it. I'm gonna put it on B. Yeah, I really. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Yeah, better than Cars 2. I'm gonna put it on B. I really like it. El Senor's gonna get you. What you talking about? Finding Dory. I didn't like this movie at all. I I've watched this movie so many times, and if you were to tell me what happened in it, I couldn't tell you. Sure, I mean Dory's the one that got lost, and I already said I really didn't like Dory to begin with in Finding Nemo. It was better than Brave slightly, but even for the life of me, I can't remember what happened in Finding Dory. Yeah, she got lost. I do remember her dad somehow being a fish, having a receding hairline. But other than that, I can't remember the life of me on what happened with this movie. Let me think. Nemo and Marlin were trying to find Dory, but they were about as useful as, like, ketchup on a wet burger patty. The octopus was fine, yeah, as far as I can remember. The octopus was a fine character. The whole ending sequence a literal fish and an octopus driving a whole truck was ridiculously stupid, but also funny. I do remember that part where somehow, like, marine life was driving a truck somehow, in some way. Oh man, Coco. Everyone glazed on this movie. There's a better movie than Coco, and it's called The Book of Life. But Coco is beautifully animated. The ending, amazing. Other than that, it's overrated for what it is. It's about, Day of the Dead Mexican culture. It should hit close to home, but for some reason, for how well developed the story was, it didn't hit close to home as The Book of Life did. If you haven't seen The Book of Life, it's a goofy movie, but somehow that movie hit close to home than Coco. Somehow something polished and, like, freshly polished, not yeah, polished and well written like Coco gets outbeaten by a goofy movie like The Book of Life. That's low. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna leave it on high B. Now that ending though, and I will not lie, the twist villain did kind of get me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it on high A. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on high A. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna do that. Cars 3. There were some parts that were kind of lame, but I really liked the beginning. That part where McQueen fucking died at the beginning was yeah, that really tugged my heartstrings in a way that had never been tugged before. One of my favorite characters pretty much technically died, but not he obviously he didn't. But yeah, I liked the beginning a lot. There were some parts in the middle that were like, yeah, sure, that's cool, and then there was most of the other time I was like, okay, can we get to the ending already? Because I really like the ending. The ending race and the fact that because like I said, I'm pretty much growing up with these characters, and the fact that McQueen was like old or at that age where he has to pass down the torch and all that. Typical passing down the torch moment. I felt really good. High B, obviously. Yeah, there we go. Okay, hang on. I really like Monsters University a lot more. Yeah, there we go. In that order. Hang on. Yeah, in that order. Yeah, in this order. Alright, what's next? Let's move on. For such a masterclass movie like The Incredibles being like flawless from beginning to end, and then if it got followed up by this movie, made me super mad. It was like the Ralph Breaks the Internet type of sequel for me. Oh my gosh, did I hate it so much. I was so disappointed. I was so hyped seeing this movie. I saw it in theaters on opening day because I was so excited for this movie, and I was so disappointed with it. Oh man, they undid Mr. Incredible's whole character in this movie by making him a bitch again. Oh man, Elastigirl was cool, but they really didn't do. They did a mediocre job with her character. Honestly, the villain was hot dog water. Oh man, Saul Goodman was there. Oh man. The animation was beautiful, but I don't know why they had to like. Actually, no, the animation was still good. God, it looks so realistic too. But oh, what else? Oh man, oh no, I was super disappointed with that movie. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, I'm being just too. I'm giving it the Ralph Breaks the Internet treatment. It's C tier, honestly. I would rewatch it again after watching The Incredibles, but I was so disappointed for this it's that's because that's it right there because I was so excited for this movie. It was so highly anticipated for me, and to be super let down by it, yeah, it just hurts. So it's not F. It's a decent watchable movie. I just put it there because of how much I was so disappointed in it. I'm putting it on C. Honestly, no. I'm putting it on. No, okay, hang on. Okay. What a golly. Well, was there a part in the movie that I liked? I liked the opening. I liked the beginning of it because it obviously it obviously continued off with the after the first movie, and then oh my god. If you think about it, it's literally the same plot as the first movie, but it's reversed now. It's Elastigirl doing the superhero thing. If you really think about it now. Except the villain was so lamer. I didn't like any of the side heroes, honestly. Their character designs look so dog water. Hang on. How do they look like again? I don't know what to call them. Oh yeah. These are the suckiest character designs ever compared to like never mind. Actually, I guess never mind. No, they kind of suck. Compared to like the first one, if they can show the first ones. These actually look like heroes. These guys look like cosplay. Oh yeah, their character suits look so man, actually. Never mind. What am I even thinking? Oh my gosh. I guess he was cool. Yeah, he was cool. Dash and Valley being the heroes, the villain was hidden till the end or later into the movie. Oh yeah, that design sucks. I don't know what it is. Is it the colors or is it the hair? Or the hair style? Hmm. But yeah, I'll put it on C. Dash and Violet being the heroes. I'm talking about Elastigirl going out there as like you know the main. It was pretty much her story technically, and it was Mr. Incredible's side story taking care of Jack, and then of course you know Violet and Dash being the ones to save all of them. You know, Syndrome, not Syndrome, freaking God, why am I? Is Frozone? There you go. Being the ones to save Frozone and everyone else with the help of Jack. So yeah, no, yeah, the kids technically saved the day. Oh man, yeah. Other than that, yeah, I like the beginning. I like when Frozone showed up at the new place, trying to like save Dash and Violet, only for him to later be you know mind controlled by the goggles. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. How did I forget? How did something like that got forgotten? Violet's boyfriend. Oh yeah, and then he got his mind wiped, and then Violet had like you know, teenage tantrum. Yeah. Toy Story 4. Okay. The one thing I could say positive about this movie, it's the best animation I've seen ever. I have not seen Toy Story 5, so it could be better, but if the only positive thing I have something to say about this movie is the animation. I didn't like the story whatsoever. It was just like another adventure story that technically didn't go anywhere. There was like you know Woody in the gang. Oh yeah, mainly Woody reuniting with Bo Peep. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I didn't care about Forky at all. And the ending. Oh man, the ending. It was supposed to be emotional. Even the voice actors cried. While it was emotional, while it was emotional, and I do see the reason on why Woody had to do what he had to do, but he pretty much just abandoned his entire friends for for some poo. Is how I joke about it. But he just literally just left his friends just to run away with well, if obviously his love interest. But I don't have any positives with this movie. It it killed it pretty much just killed the specialness of the ending for Toy Story 3. Animation was beautiful though. Other than that, I couldn't care less for any of the characters. Not even Keanu Reeves, Duke Kaboom. It is a watchable, enjoyable movie, but that's only if you're doing a Toy Story marathon and not watching Toy Story 4 by itself. That's just my opinion though. I'm gonna switch this. I'm gonna do this instead. I did not like Toy Story 4 at all. Onward, I've only seen it once, and that was when this was around COVID, right? I only seen it once, and that was when it got put on Disney Plus. I don't remember a single thing. And no, I do remember. You know, no, I don't remember. It was freaking Star Lord and Spider Man doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff, and then his dad is a parapet. I don't remember this honestly, but I do remember not being too invested in it honestly. It was better than Incredibles 2. What was this? What was the plot on Onward again? What the heck was it? they find like a staff, and then they summon their father acts all of a sudden, but they messed up during the magic wizardry, whatever the heck, and only brought back his legs. And then they were like off an adventure. I might be wrong because I can't remember it. They went off to an adventure with the staff because was the staff out of juice or something to like do more magic, or what the heck was it? I can't remember. All right, Soul. S tier for me. Soul was a beautiful movie, bro. I will say most of the character designs looks awkward. Hang on. That's my only complaint, and it's not really a good complaint at all. It's just like a little nitpick, but I don't really care. He was fine. Where's that one fun? Like most of these characters look human. Well, mainly humanoid. Like that beard is questionable, but other than that, these guys look like human. And then there's her. Literal. Like, these guys look normal, right? Barber, main character. Like, even this. And then there's her. It's just a little funny. It's a little funny to think about. Yeah, no, this movie visually is beautiful, bro. This movie is so gorgeous to look at. And then when they get to the afterlife sequence, it looks even better. Whew. And the oh man, and the bonding of 22 and God, forgive me. What was his name again? What was his name again? Joe Gardner. Okay, that's probably why I don't remember his name. It's not like an iconic name, but I guess it shouldn't be because it kind of fits with his character. He's just there. His life was mediocre, so I guess that kind of makes sense why he has a mediocre name. But the character bonding with these two was really good. I really like it a lot. And it was like a beautiful story, a beautiful message, because pretty much how that went. What the heck? Big brother fucked up the spell to summon their dad. Okay, so I was kind of right on that. And that the dad left, so only the lower half came through. Little bro had a bucket list he wanted to do. Oh, I remember that part now. Big bro messed up. Help. But in the end, little bro realized his brother was his father figure as well. Oh my god. Okay, so now I remember. Now, okay, so that was Onward. Oh man. Did the dad ever come back or did he disappear? I can't remember that. Was that Brandon? What the heck is Brandon doing here? Brandon, what do you want from me? Well, yeah. Soul was amazing. It was a beautiful watch. I recently rewatched it last month. It was still amazing my first time watch, as good as the first time me watching it. Soul's a beautiful movie. Um there was this one part that really hit me. I think it was when 22 stuck in Joe's body was like admiring the cityscape, or just like, the city street, like admiring life itself. That really hit me in some sort of way. I don't know how to explain that feeling. Like the feeling of being alive, and this was pretty much 22's first time feeling that, because this whole entire time 22 did not want to like live on Earth, so she was just like like, let's just say like a spirit just wandering around in like the before life, afterlife, whatever that gets called, because she didn't want to like go to Earth to like live. But she accidentally went down there in the wrong body and got a chance to experience that, and it was just really beautiful. It really was beautiful. No, dude was dead and he summoned him from God knows where. Oh my god. So he was dead and they just summoned him. Oh, okay. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't remember this movie at all then. I did watch it. I just don't remember it. Kind of like with Finding Dory. Bug's Life is S tier socialist propaganda. Bug's Life was good. That's the only. But I like the message. That was pretty much only it. I like the message of the movie. Everything else was okay. It was okay. Actually, it is. It's better than A Good Dinosaur, honestly. Okay, but yeah, Soul S tier. I really like Soul a lot. I'm gonna be completely honest. Cars is way too high, but I'm a sucker for Cars. Luca was decent. I only seen it once. I can't remember too much about it besides sea monster can turn into a human, but that's only if he's dry. The Italian people on land are racist towards the sea monsters, and then sea monsters prove themselves to be nice, and then the Italian people were like, all right, let's give him loving arms. But for some reason, this sea monster wants to go to school, and so in the end, he ended up hopping off to a train to go to school, which is goofy because he was the only people who knew the only group of people who knew that he was a sea monster was that Italian village. But then he's going off to another part of the country, I'm assuming, still as a sea monster, where obviously nobody else will accept that. I was just a really goofy ending. But Luca was okay. I enjoyed it sort of. Turning Red. I don't remember. I've seen this movie only once. It's okay. Um, I was really excited for this movie because, and hear me out. I was excited for this movie because it said it was it's taken it. Ugh, I can't even speak. It takes place in the early 2000s, and I was gonna be like, oh great, it's a movie that's gonna be about the early 2000s, or the setting is the early 2000s. Who freak? It didn't really feel like it. That's the only reason why I was excited for this movie. The nostalgia of the early 2000s, didn't even feel it. Besides some few phrases and slang, whatever the heck. But it's low C. Lightyear. I tried seeing this movie, and it's one of the first movies out of all of these. Even Onward and Finding Dory, I've seen from beginning to end, and unfortunately, even Incredibles 2. But where'd it go? With Lightyear, I got so bored of it, I didn't even finish it. I've never finished Lightyear at all. It didn't capture my attention whatsoever. God, yeah, it did not capture my attention. I can't even remember what the heck happened in this movie. The list is great, except Finding Nemo and A Bug's Life should be higher, in my opinion. The reason why Finding Nemo is low, it's overrated as hell. I'm being honest, Brandon. People glaze this movie, but I find it okay. I like it. Not as much as all the other movies. It's really decent. I guess for me, it's the settings of the movie. What can you do with underwater? Well, you can only do so much with underwater settings. But I really, I really don't find the appeal. But Surfer Turtle. Yeah, I know, dude. Crush is kind of nice. Crush was really good. Fine, I'll put him on high A because it is a good movie. I just kind of find it boring with how little there is in the background to capture my attention. It's just blue and then two fishes, and then that's it. And then there's darker blue, two fishes, one giant scary Australian shark named Bruce. Hello, Bruce. God, never mind. Now that I'm talking about this again, I forgot. There's Crush and Bruce. I love those guys. Fine, because of those guys, it's going on A. It's going on A. Bug's Life, I only liked it because of its message. Other than that, it was an okay movie. So it's in the middle. Elemental. I have not seen this movie at all until recently, and I found it to be okay. It could have done so much more. I guess I was expecting it to be like Zootopia, but with like elements, but Element City didn't really feel like a city too much. It was like the same, like 4 or 5 places, and then one of them didn't even take place in a city. It was inside like an arena and then an abandoned, what was it, train station. It was okay. It was a good watch. I liked it better than Incredibles, Turning Red, Finding Nemo, Onward. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this at B, actually. It is okay. Yeah, okay. Now that I'm thinking it, yeah, I'm gonna put this on B. Hmm. Uh, Elemental. Okay, hang on. Put this here. Put this here. There we go. I like it. Inside Out 2. I only seen this once, and that was when it came out in theaters. I'm trying to remember what happened in this movie. Yeah, a whole bunch of new emotions took over the console. Pretty much kicked out the original group, besides one, I think. No, they all got kicked out, I think. No, it was Sadness that snuck in, didn't she? I'm trying to remember what happened in this movie, honestly. And then the whole anxiety bit at the end was really touching. It was a good part. But other than that, why can't I remember it? Why can I not remember it? What the hell? Why can't I remember this movie? Okay, hang on, let's see. Let's see what happened here. Trailer. It's just trailers. It's just trailers. God dang it. What was I even thinking, honestly? No, yeah, if I remember the stress of meeting new people. It was, oh yeah, she left her friends behind because she had a, what was it, move somewhere? Did she had to move somewhere, or did she like move up to another grade or something? Oh yeah, anxiety was a pain though, I will say that. Like literally anxiety came out of nowhere and was like, okay, I run this shit now, and then freaking who does this goober think he is? She, I don't even know. Who does this goober think she is? Oh god, I hate this character design, but it does look it does look like an anxiety thing, nerve. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I remember now. Half of these characters don't even do anything. They're just there. I don't remember these two doing anything at all. This, at least he was helpful. I don't even know the name. Embarrassment. That's his name. Embarrassment. I don't remember what the heck these two did. I mainly only remember these two. More anxiety than embarrassment. But what the heck did these two do again? I don't remember what these goobers did. I guess they were just there to like, to I guess fit the narrative of like, hey, we had more emotions. But I don't remember what the heck envy and how do you pronounce this? Ennui, what the heck is that? What did they add to the film? Nothing as far as I remember. I can't remember what they even added to the film. Damn. I guess C. This is recent. This came out recent too, somewhat, and I can't even remember for the life of it. No, yeah. I can't remember anything about this movie. I don't remember any bad of it, but I don't remember any good of it either. But I did have a decent watch on it. The ending was touching, but that's all I really remember. Alright, that is my final Pixar list. I haven't seen these three, which makes sense because these are the newest movies that came out. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of my S tier. Cars is still like a little bit, but other than that, I'm confident with these three. I am 90% confident with this one being an S tier, but other than that, this is my list. Let's see if I can do any last minute adjustments. Yeah, no. For me, I liked Up only from the beginning and the end. The middle was just like I mentioned. There's no. It was just straight up. I'm gonna put this a little lower. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. No, actually, I enjoyed Car. No, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Let's see. I think that's it. All right, that's it right there. What time is it? It's almost 2. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours. Is anyone in the PlayStation Party chat? If not, I will do one more or 2 more, depending how quick it was. There is no PlayStation Party chat. All right. I'll just take my time, just moving along. All right. Here is DreamWorks. But first, let me take a selfie. Okay. I have seen stuff that I didn't watch. Can I? Whatever, yeah, I'll do that. And there's F. What the heck did I do? What? What the heck am I doing here? Okay, whatever. All right. Shut up. Shut up, ads. I did not watch Sinbad. I did not watch Spirits. I did not watch El Dorado, Prince of Egypt, which is a crime because I heard Prince of Egypt was a really good movie. All right, I think that's it. Flushed Away. Okay. I'm gonna put it on Ditto. I've seen Flushed Away so many times, as when I was in kindergarten, elementary school, first grade. But I've not seen it since, so I can't remember for the life of me what happened in this movie. Okay. Um, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go through it quickly because I want to see another tier list. What other tier list should I do? What should I do, Dennis, Brendan? There's something in mind. Let's see. There's like, oh my god, anime, Brawl Stars, Clash Royale, fast food. Fast food? Fast food restaurants. Video games. Anime villains. What the hell? Yeah, let's do DreamWorks. Okay. These are really all the DreamWorks movies? How outdated is this? I don't see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Yeah, how outdated is this actually? Hang on. Okay, this is most recent. Yeah, this. Okay, perfect. All right, excellent. Most excellent. Yes. Yeah, let's do this quickly. Let's do this quickly. All right. Let's see. Let's put this Joseph. What the heck? Spirit, Sinbad. not seen Dogman. I have not seen, surprisingly, I have not seen any of the bad guy movies. I've heard the first one was really good. I have not seen Abominable. God, I've not seen most of the Trolls movies. I haven't seen this one. Didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't see the second Boss Baby. Okay. And I don't remember what the heck happened in this movie. Chicken Run was a fun watch. There was some. No, there wasn't no boring bits. It was entertaining. Stop motion was amazing. But will I. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on A. Shrek was a fun watch. Shrek 2 was even funner. Shark Tale was so okay it hurts. It was really okay. It was one of those movies where I'm just like, yep, that's a movie. That's pretty much it. Madagascar is freaking elite. I love Madagascar. This was a fun watch too. I enjoyed it more than Chicken Run. Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were Rat. Actually, yeah, no, damn, this sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Over the Hedge was a banger. Yeah, Over the Hedge was a banger. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about like animals driving like a vehicle. But the ending was funny. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a little bit. But I just find the concept of animals driving like any type of like vehicle kind of ridiculous. Shrek 3rd, I put it on B. I had a fun time watching it. I had fun playing the PS2 game. B movie, funny B movie, S tier, greatest movie ever. Nah, in all seriousness, I'm gonna put this on B for B. I gotta treat S tier like it's special. That's what I have to do. I gotta treat S tier like it's special. Okay. I gotta treat S tier like it's special. So okay. Kung Fu Panda is high A. Movie was amazing. Escape Madagascar 2 Escape from Africa is A as well. Monsters vs. Aliens? It's B. No, it's C. I don't remember too much about this movie at all, even though I've seen it a few times. But I can't remember for the life of me wonders what the heck happened in it. It is pretty funny though. Like all these movies are really funny. Oh my god. Shrek Forever After. I found it kind of but it was enjoyable. You know, I actually like Shrek the Third slightly more than Shrek Forever After. I'm skipping these on purpose. Madagascar 3, high B. Okay. Damn it. Damn it, what can I do here? What can I do? God, what can I do here? Okay. So much thinking. Okay. I'm just gonna go in order now. I legit have no complaints about this movie. The original score is beautiful. Oh boy. I don't remember anything. No, I don't have anything to complain about this. And this is infinitely way better. The second one was so. I guess my only complaint about the second one is that goofy final battle. I found the final battle for How to Train Your Dragon 2 a little bit hysterical, but it was also a really strong high note to make Toothless the alpha. A little tiny weasel fighting a huge gargantuan dragon, and somehow the tiny flea wins. That's why I kind of find it a little goofy. But good story. This one made me so sad. I'm gonna put this on like almost high B, honestly. Like the villain sucked so much balls, but everything else was gorgeous. That ending, heartbreaking. Damn. Like you're literally growing up with these characters. Like start off with like a pubescent teen, and then you end up with a full grown adult with kids at the very end, which is very touching. Kung Fu Panda 2 is a freaking masterpiece. Like DreamWorks always knows how to make sequels for the most part, but when they do know how to make sequels, they really do. How Kung Fu Panda 2 was beautiful, bro. Oh my gosh, dude, Poe's origin story, man. Especially that sequence where it goes from 3D animation to 2D to like 2D animation. That was just like beautiful too. Kung Fu Panda 3 made me angry. It was eh. The fourth one was even worse. Third one was a lot. It was a little, high B. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. The Kung Fu Pandas 3 was, you know what? It was okay. I'm gonna put this in the middle. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. I want to move this all the way up here because it takes so much space. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Hey, it's Mona. Check out the Tomorrowland 2022 afternoon. You want some
Yeah, we're gonna do this and then that's it. Oh my god. Dude, my YouTube is broken. I just refreshed and nothing was loading because I was like, damn, this chat's kind of dead now. And then I reloaded it and I was like, I hate that bug. Like it doesn't show new comments until I refresh the entire thing. Make sure F is below me. Maybe hang on. Okay. I'm an architect. Do you have a VeggieTales tier list by chance? Oh no. I've only seen like a handful of VeggieTales stuff, movies and episodes. I can't say that I was like an avid VeggieTale watcher, but I did remember a few things. Did you watch the remake of one of them? Absolute masterpiece. What are you talking about? What's the masterpiece? What masterpiece? Where's your third monitor for the comments? That's what I should do. I don't know why my phone, well, specifically YouTube on mobile, it does that. I have no clue why it does that. Hang on, I'm gonna pull up the comments here instead then. There you go. It's on my third monitor now. Okay. What was the absolute masterpiece? If you think it's absolute cinema, put it in S tier. That's what S tier should be for. Curious on my tier list suggestion though. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why. It does that stuff. I don't know why it does it on mobile specifically, but okay, I have the comments up here now, just in case. Before Doomsday comes out, you should do a Marvel tier list. You think we have time? Yeah, I can do a Marvel tier list before Doomsday comes out. Okay. I'm just saying you to treat your S tier as if the movie was a cinematic masterpiece. Okay, yeah, that's what I should do. Yeah, I'm gonna do this instead. Yeah, I really like these three movies so freaking much. I always go back to these whenever I'm like feeling like something like feeling watching some like just feeling something good to watch. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Um. I liked I like these movies more. No, yeah, Shrek 2 was a good masterpiece, I will say. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put this back up here. I'm gonna put this low way at least. All right. Megamind. I've watched the absolute hell out of this movie so many times. I think it's the most I think it's the movie I've seen the most times ever because I had the DVD version and every single time whenever we did go out my mom's van had like a TV in it, so that Megamind would always be playing. And if I'm being honest, I never got bored of it. I'm putting this on high A. It's a generally really good movie. Actually, it's no better than Kung Fu Panda, honestly. But it's a high A. Mega Man's such a blast watching it. I guess I just listened to the CD version. Huh. Puss in Boots, underrated. I really like it a lot. I like it, honestly, better than all of these. Okay, I'm putting this on high B. This was a really beautiful movie. Nah, hang on. No. I like Madagascar 3 more. I like Puss in Boots more than all of these. Yeah, okay, there we go. Put that on B. Rise of the Guardians. Do I dare put this in S? Nah, no. Dude, this movie, if you've not seen this movie, it's really good. It's so good. You would have thought that a well-known iconic holiday mascot, I would say, would be the main character, but no, it's like a nobody. Like Jack Frost is the main character. At first glance, you would have been like, "What the heck is this? This is probably not going to be a good watch." But don't let the book judge by its finger up your nose or so whatever the heck the phrase is, because his character is really good. Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, which is random, but nah, it's a don't judge the cover by its book. And this little guy is the Sandman. He's all about dreams. But it's a really good movie. I don't remember it. I don't think it has any flaws besides the idea of the story is super unique. Like the fact that if no kids believe in like Santa Claus, for example, he just turns into like a really old man with back problems. The Tooth Fairy loses her flight. The Easter Bunny turns from like a jacked up jackrabbit to like a little tiny bunny. Like the idea of kids not believing in these and their powers deteriorating into like, you know, what they're supposed to look like, or the idea of it is just really unique. And the villain, while kind of bland, honestly, he's he does his job. He really does his job. But Rise of the Guardians is a really good movie. The Croods, while the story is um it's such a blast watching the Croods was a blast. I really had fun watching this movie. No complaints about it besides literally the main story is them going from point A to point B, because you know point A is crumbling to the ground and point B is where they need to continue to live to survive. But other than that, the only character development here was Grug. I love Grug. This movie's mainly about if you want like a good laugh. It's just there as a good laugh. Let's do it again. I think I blinked. Yeah, no. This movie's only there for a good laugh. If you're there for like a phenomenal story, it's not gonna be the Groots. But it's if you want a good time, watch the Groots. That's a good movie. Turbo. Everyone clown on this movie. I love this movie, but is it better than any of these? No. I'm gonna put it on low B though. No. I enjoyed it. If I'm being honest, I enjoyed Turbo more than the B movie. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Let's see. Any more? Okay. Yeah, I've not seen any of these. I'm gonna put Ants on F because I don't remember anything about it. At least anything important. But I do remember falling asleep to this movie every single time. I don't. It had a good. No, it did not. Nah, I don't even know what to think anymore with Ants. I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Is there Ants Bully? I don't think that was made by DreamWorks, but that is a good question. What was that made from? DNA Productions. Warner Brothers. Okay. The heck is a DNA Productions? What do they do? What movies did they do? DNA Productions. God, I'm being flashbang now. Oh yeah, that's right. This movie was it was computer animated. They made like Jimmy Neutron and stuff. Okay. Okay. Any other adjustments? Okay, no. Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I love this movie, but I have not seen it in like 5 years. So let me try to remember. So this dog adopts a boy because he feels like, why shouldn't he? And this dog turns out to be really smart, and he's done lots of inventions. And then they would always go to the past, visit like people like Da Vinci and stuff like those guys. This was a really fun movie. The ending where like every single historical past historical figure comes to the modern day was hilarious. This movie is a lot like The Croods, honestly. If you want good humor, this is definitely it. With like a good story as well. This is definitely it. Penguins of Madagascar. This movie was so much fun, but I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna put Shrek. I'm gonna put Shrek Forever After on C. High C though. That no DreamWorks had no involvement on that. You would have thought it would be a DreamWorks movie, but apparently not. Okay. Apparently not. Home. I've seen this movie a good amount of times, but I can't for the life of me remember what happened in it. All I know is that Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory voices, what was his name? O? I think it was just O. Yeah, Penguins of Madagascar. I'll leave it on B. If it was just the penguins, I would have because the penguins themselves was pretty entertaining. But again, that was just their funny bits in the Madagascar movies. But them having their own movie, it's like Mater with Cars 2. Like, they're really good if they're just like there as on the side. But here, they did a good job. I wasn't really a big fan of the other group, the other animals. The wolf one, the owl one, and what was it? A seal? What did they add to the story besides, I guess, nothing? I don't remember. I don't remember much about Home either. Yeah, Trolls I found really, really irritating. Boss Baby was funny, but there's nothing to write home about. Captain Underpants had high C. Croods New Age. It's the problem with sequels. I don't like sequels are a hit or miss. The Croods in New Age was one of those misses. High D though. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. At the time when it first came out, I was like one of those people glazing the hell out of this movie. But as time went on, it's not like an S tier movie. It's definitely an A tier. Low A though, I will say that. Wow Robot, that was, oh my god, Wow Robot was such a blast. The ending, let's see what happened in the ending. Okay, so yeah, the animation was gorgeous. Is it better than any of these? I'll also put it on low A. It's not better than any of these. Actually, hang on. Yeah, I'm happy with that. All I remember is that the humans were moved to Australia, so the aliens could have their home. Oh yeah, that's right. The aliens for some reason gathered everyone up in a small area, somehow. It was definitely a beautiful movie. Watch Puss in Boots movie Christmas 2025 for the first time. What the heck? All right, that is my final tier list for DreamWorks. Any adjustments I shall make? Yeah, these are my cinematic masterpieces. The How to Train Your Dragon movies and the second Kung Fu Panda movie was beautiful. Alright. Is Dennis and Brandon still here? If they are, I'm gonna do the Marvel one. If not, I shall call it there. And that Sheldon once sent a video of how to get to Earth of an enemy that we're hiding from. Thinking of it, all these movies have incredible humor. DreamWorks never fails to like make good humor in most of these movies. Cause you saying that, Trevor, reminded me of that one funny scene from Home, where that dumb alien was like, "Hey, he did something that pissed off the main alien in charge, and he just bonked him in the freaking face with this stick." I haven't watched it in a while, but I remember the basic story plots in some of them. Any adjustments here? I think. No? Okay. There we go. Waifus? What the hell? Hot celebrity? These are live? These are live. Hang on, then I'm curious then. If these are live... Oh my god. Dude, what the hell? Oh my god, how many celebrities are here? This poor woman, majority puts her in D. Is there anyone here I recognize? Is that Amber Heard? Wow, she's very divisive. Is that Halle Berry? What is wrong with you people? Why is she on D? Why are most people voting D? Why is this a thing? Who is that? Okay, no, I thought that was Sydney Is that Gal Gadot? This mediocre actress who can't act for shite. Nobody I freaking recognize. Is that the chick who did Snow White? I think it is. Okay, where's one that I think should be S tier? All these pictures are small. Who is this? Most votes. These are S tier. Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Okay. Okay. Megan Fox, overrated. Emma Watson. Oh, yo. Okay, let's see who's on D. Let's see what kind of baloney. Let's see what these people. Why are people crazy? Is that who I think it is? Is that Gina? Okay, no, I thought that was Gina. Forgot her last name though. Anyways, let's back out. What am I even doing? Oh my god. Out of all the tier lists I click on, I happen to click on this one, and then that summons Kaval. Are you kidding me, bro? That's what summons you. By the way, this is my DreamWorks tier list, Kaval. What do you think? All these I didn't watch. That's what that is. So that's what summons Kaval, bro. Okay. Okay, what else? Best Marvel movie. This is a tier list live. Oh my gosh. Okay, the voting closed. Oh my, yes. I'm glad people put Spider-Man 2 at the very beginning. Okay, let's see what's on D. Deserved. This one's a little too. It was an okay movie, but I wouldn't say it was like bottom of the barrel. Deserved. I have a feeling most of these shorts people didn't even watch. That's why they voted really low. It was it's a complete coincidence I popped here. Okay, C tier movies. Okay, B tier movies. You know, all the Spider-Man movies besides this one could go higher. Okay. 3 is too low. So is Amazing Spider-Man. So is Homecoming. So is actually. This is in the right place. This one needs to be lower. Iron Man 3 is way too low, but it is B tier. So okay. Wolverine is okay. Wolverine could be a little higher. X-Men. Okay, let's try A tier. Perfect. X-Men 2. Oh, dude, I'm glad. Honestly, I'm glad this got so much love. This is people dog on this one. I like Age of Ultron so much. Obviously not as good as these, but no, it deserves A. These do deserve being an S tier. The fact that Infinity War is higher than Endgame, I'm glad people know ball. Okay, let's see. Punisher last. Okay, Punisher season 2. Where's season 1? Where's Punisher season 1? Oh, it's up here. Okay, thank goodness. Are way overhated, definitely. Yeah, most of these Spider-Man movies are way too low. Shang-Chi, X-Men. Okay, people actually have brains, and people didn't dog on Thunderbolts. That's really good. S tier. Do any of these deserve S tier? No, people actually have brains. People actually have a brain. Okay. Can't argue too much about any of these. Okay, people actually have a brain. Alright. Autism tier list? What the heck is that? Spider-Man haters just try to be different, definitely. What the heck is this? Okay, whatever. One Piece power scaling? Okay, I don't know anything about One Piece, so... I'm not realizing he's actually the GOAT. Of course he is the GOAT. What kind of baloney is this? Okay. What is this? There's a lot of games. Haven't played. 99% of people didn't even choose, didn't even bother. Well, Minecraft, Red Dead, Elden Ring. No way is the dinosaur game on a masterpiece. Okay, these I can agree besides Roblox. Roblox is way too damn high. Yeah, these I can agree. Pro. Okay, Trevor wants me to do Nintendo Switch or Marvel tier list. Well, that's two from Marvel tier list. Trevor and Dennis. By the way, yeah, Kaval got summoned, Dennis, by the way, all because I clicked on this. And that's what summoned him, literally, not even a joke. But yeah. This is what the community thinks on S tier. On S tier hotness for a hot celebrity, by the way. But yeah. So yeah, this tier list isn't even done. Alright. Is there any more live tier lists? Tier list. Tier list. So no. Okay. Here, okay. Live. Tier list with the live voting. Yummy. What do you mean drinks are yuck? Why do people put the drinks down here? Okay. Ending soon. This one. We already clicked on this one, right? Yeah. This is a pretty fair tier list. People are smart, actually. Around December, do the Marvel tier list around December, sometime before Doomsday. All right, gotcha. Marvel Heroes. This one ends in a day. Did anyone even do this? Hey, why is Cap over Spider-Man? Okay, let's see. Deserved. Scarlet Spider Throg is an S tier. Okay, who's all the way at the bottom? Miss, there's a Miss thing? That's new to me. Devil Dinosaur. Okay, so I think the reason most of these characters are in D tier is mainly because no one's ever heard of them. That's why. Which makes sense, but if you don't know them, don't rank them. Squirrel Girl is in D tier. That's shocking. I might do that One Piece power scaling tier list. You going back? Yeah, you going back to streaming, Cabal? Just to do a tier list? Who's in C tier? Luke Cage? Scarlet Spider? Mantis? Alright, we're done here. Okay. Anime girls? Completed events. Brother. There's no one in... Okay. None of these are even anime. What the heck? Most of these are children. What is wrong with you people? What is that? Okay. Okay, let's see what else. Every single anime in existence. 57,000 participants. Average votes, most vote. Okay, so Attack on Titan is GOATs. One Piece, Naruto, both Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, Death Note, and Demon Slayer are in S tier. None masterpieces, but honestly, most of these people haven't watched any of these. Hello? There's only 1,000 people who participated in it. Okay, so I misread. My Heroes in entertaining. And what all the rest of these are in haven't watched yet. Fascinating. Anyways. Which are the most... Okay, so there's 200,000 votes on here. How can I put the ones with like a lot of inputs? Okay. Sorry, I could. Let me know if I should do another tier list. Right now, I'm just looking at what other people think. Wait a minute. What did I see? Huh. How can I check the ones with the most votes? Okay, oh, most voted. Okay, whatever. Some of you particularly, Dennis particularly. Man, screw you, Kaval. I try my best to be awesome. Okay. Only 45,000 votes here. Dude, out of all of these, why is it this one with 200,000? Fictional antagonists. That also has hundreds of thousands of votes. Damn it. Peak Joker being number one. Doom, Vader. You know what? People are smart. People are definitely smart. Magneto, Thanos. Oh my god. Chigurh. Dude, these people freaking know ball. Chigurh's in peak. Good. 100% good. I haven't seen this movie. My name is Gustavo, but you can call me Gus. Wow, Shen's in peak. Tai Lung's in peak. Dude, who gave these people brains? the robbers from freaking Home Alone's at peak. Okay, that I can agree. That Eggman's in peak. Bowser is above Eggman. What the heck is that? I don't know, ball. Is that Sukuna? Oh my god. Chantal Dubois is in peak. Oh my gosh. S tier. Is that Lex Luthor? Okay. Palpatine. Now, Palpatine should be in peak. Honestly, he should be higher than most of these. Dude's a certified master manipulator. Green Goblin's in S tier. Thrag. Homelander. Johnny. Look at me, Hector. Okay. These guys are an F. Okay, that makes sense. Eric Cartman in peak? Peak? Where? I didn't even see that. Oh, wait, hang on, wait. There's people, One Piece power scaling, according to people. Let's see. Is this true, Koval? I don't know any of these characters, honestly. Apparently, this one's the strongest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about One Piece. So these guys are godlike, apparently, in power scaling. And Gear 5 Luffy is an almost unbeatable. Huh. Who's at the very bottom? Weak. Okay, so these are weak. Fascinating. Most excellent. Fruits. Is it tier list for fruit? Okay, that I can agree. Okay, I can agree with with a lot of these down here in D. Yeah, good. People love raspberry. Oh yeah, raspberry should be an S. Let's see. Okay. Say that's pretty decent. Tech is 2000s fashion. Belly button piercings are top. Skinny jeans V-necks. Tattoo chokers are in D. Fedoras, sneaker flats. Emo banks are in D tier. What's going on? What the heck are whale tail? Oh, that's what whale tail. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's do one more, and then I'll call it there. Alright, let's see. Featured cat food and drink. What's that? Okay. Fast food places? Question mark? That's too little. Candy, cereal. Chips. Don't make me do this. Nintendo Switch, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna do Marvel right before Doomsday comes out then. Cornered, that's a good idea for Dennis. Special editions, what does that mean? What the hell is that? Judging best Nintendo games. Every Nintendo game published on the Switch. I haven't even played more than 10. What kind? Nintendo Classics? Okay, hang on. What if I just put Nintendo? Upcoming Nintendo games. How outdated is this? This is very outdated. All of these are released. That's so outdated. Nintendo Switch consoles? Oh, these are different variants. How about we do consoles then? Maybe? Holy moly. No, ban yourself, Dennis. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I have no clue. Every Nintendo system ever. Alright, let's do it. No, I have not. No, I have not. Yeah, you're probably right. What the heck are these? Okay. IDK. Put that down here. What? What? That's not a GameCube, is it? Oh god. Man, this is already too much. This is already too much overloading my brain. All right, let me do Mario games because I played those the most, like any other basic Nintendo fan. The ovals are Pokemon minis. You know more than me. Alright. Well, give me mainline Mario games. Every mainline Mario platformer one. Oh, these are the platformer ones. Okay. Okay. Donkey Kong Jr. was okay. Original Donkey Kong was good. This one was okay. I never owned a 3DS, so I never played. No play. No play. But I did see gameplay of it. Does that count? And play it. This is literally the same game, but I didn't play that. This one was meh. This one was good. This one was great. Nah, this is good. I never owned Paper Splash, never played Sticker Star. No, yeah, I've never played any of the Paper Mario games. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Mario 3D Land. I had a good time with Mario 3D Land. I stole it from, I played it with from Delfino. Bowser's Fury. I liked it a lot. Man, did I like it. I liked Mario 3D World so much. And they added a new mode, which is a plus. It was okay. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one on excellent. I loved Mario 3D World. Mario 64 DS, people dogged on this, but I've played the heck out of this one, so I'm gonna put it on good. I had so much fun with that. Working on Thousand Year Door for the first time. I'm ashamed for not even playing a single Paper Mario game. This game was so fun. Meh. This is high good. Is that on the original Mario 2? I haven't played it. Mario Wonder. It was good. The original Mario Bros. It was okay. Obviously things got better. I didn't finish Mario Galaxy because I put it on hold because I'm overthinking if I should stream it or not. But so far I love it. I haven't played Mario Galaxy 2 at all. No, not at all. Well, like a little bit, but I don't remember playing it at all. Haven't played Super Mario Land, 6 coins. Haven't played Mario Land itself. That's Lost Levels. They released on All Stars. Basically, it's Mario 1, but harder. Oh, okay. I didn't have Mario Maker 2. Mario Maker 1 was good. S tier. I had so much fun with this game. Didn't play RPG. Is that Mario Run? I don't remember Sunshine. No, I know what it's all about, but I never played it. Mario World was great. Didn't play that. Alright, final list. Yeah, because I haven't finished Galaxy 1. Because like I said, I put it on hold because I've been thinking if I should stream it or not, but now it's been way too long. Alright, it's getting late. It's almost 3 a.m. for me, so I gotta call it there, y'all. Alright, it was fun. Maybe I will see you guys. Oh no, tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's gonna suck. I'll see you guys Sunday then. Yeah, I will see you Sunday. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate everyone watching. Oh boy. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Is my frozen? Hello? Say goodbye to the fake 45 mystery views. No, yeah, definitely. These guys are questionable. But yeah, good night, y'all. I am out. I shall see you guys most likely on Sunday. Alright, later, goons.